Broken Bow, Oklahoma, a beautiful place that I'll never forget. Me and my friends set out on this journey, and little did we know what all the twists and turns this trip would take. So get ready, guys. The start of morning one on the Oklahoma trip. It is 4:30 in the morning. I got to pick up Ray. I got to go meet the other guys going, and we're gonna head that way. We hope to be there around lunch. Let's go. What?
Well, we literally have so much stuff.
We have a lot. Let's load up. Y'all ready?
Oh, she had a speech ready.
You have a speech ready, Bailey?
She literally went, and then she didn't.
All right, let's go. We set out on our 6-hour journey to Oklahoma while having to go through Hurricane Laura's destruction path. We passed many electric companies going to help the Texas-Louisiana border, and it was a rather boring drive until right when we got to the state park, and then it got mountainous, and it was beautiful. Not knowing the area at all, we had just blindly picked out a few campsites from the internet and reserved them, and we had to go check out which one we wanted to call home for the next few days. All right, so here is our first two choices. We bought 5 campsites because we didn't know which one we wanted, and we have B12 and B11, so this could be an option. All right, so here is spot number 2. This one has a beautiful view, but I don't think it has anywhere for our tent, and it's currently a lot of people already here swimming and stuff. So it's kind of a great view from the internet, but if you want seclusion, don't come to Eagle because it's very popular. The last spot was a bus, so we decided to go back and set up in the original spot in Blue Jay. We didn't rough it by any means. We had a lot of gear to set up, but it was the perfect spot. All right, well, here is camp. We have 2 tents, a hammock, our little compound here. This spot was absolutely amazing. We decided to go for a little swim because we had been setting up all day and just enjoyed the view of the water, and decided after that we'd go into town and get some more supplies for tomorrow's adventures. Whew. All right, so it's dark now, and I didn't give y'all an update, and we had some unfortunate things happen. That beautiful site that y'all saw, well, we bought multiple sites, and we booked that one for the wrong date. So we go to town, we get a bunch of stuff, we get back, we're gonna watch the sunset. It's about 7:30, and there's other people in our campsite when we pull up. We're like, holy crap, like we didn't know at all. Like it was an honest mistake. We're like, are they stealing our stuff, whatever? And then we got out, they got out, we talked, they said, we have this camp for today. We said, no, we ordered it, you know, we didn't think anything of it. You just order online or book a reservation online, which is, it's a complicated, or the website's just not very good. So, something happened along the way. We got our dates wrong. We booked it for a few days before, and we had to pack up and move, and now it's dark, and we moved. I'm sweating, as you can see, like that's sweat, and we're in another spot. It's not the best spot, but luckily we did buy multiple spots, or we would have been screwed because this campsite is packed. That's another bad thing. Where we are now, there's kind of a lot of people around, and the other spot was just beautiful. So now we know what spots to get if we ever want to come back here. And yeah, that's what happened. So let's carry on. We're gonna go enjoy the night now. We got our new camp set back up. So I really felt bad because we did set up and those people were waiting on us to come move our stuff. So they only had like an hour to set up, which was kind of bad. You know, we messed up. So we were in a hurry and I didn't get to video any of it because that would have been rude. We sat around the campfire and just kind of laughed about the situation we had just gone through and tried to make the best of it. We knew there were still a lot of beautiful places to explore, and we, got in bed, and the next morning I woke up to chase after some rainbow trout, a fish I've never caught before, and I was super excited to, try to learn. All right, guys, so I'm here at the river. I snuck away from camp this morning. I'm gonna try to do some fishing. I don't know anything about trout fishing, so I'm just gonna warn you. If I do something dumb or I do something wrong, because I know trout are finicky fish. I went and bought one of those like rubberized nets and some lures yesterday that supposedly will catch trout, but I did everything I know to do to catch some trout. And yeah, let's go attempt to do that. The river's beautiful, by the way, so I can't wait to get down there. I don't think I'll be using that for trout. That's a T-rig for bass, but let's go down there. I'm just gonna take one rod, this camera, see what I can do. So I rigged up my little trout bait from Walmart. I have absolutely no idea, what to use. Or where to throw. I was just mesmerized by the conditions. I've never fished anything like this, and it was just so cool to try to learn something new. Gosh, I hooked up with my first one. I wiped the cork. Oh my goodness. Wet my hands like you're supposed to do. What a beautiful fish. It's definitely an awesome first fish. Caught it like really quick, and yes, I just dropped it back into the water, and the line got hung up onto my feet and the fish got off. So there's that. Got a quick release on that one. Wish I got some pictures and more video of it, but that one was gone. And yeah, we'll try to catch another one. So as you can tell, the river is moving very swiftly. This area got a lot of rain, the day prior to me getting there. Me not knowing the river at all, I just fished this spot thinking that's what the whole river looked like. And yeah, it's pretty swift water, but I managed to catch another little one, and you'll see what happens. All right, I caught a little one. This isn't working. And just like that, fish number 2 slides off the hook. It's extremely hard to keep these fish on with barbless hooks, and yeah, I learned a lesson that, have your camera set close to you or wear a GoPro. So, didn't get to see fish number 2, but it was only about, 5 inches long maybe. So I made my way down the river to a little bit calmer of an area and didn't have any success here. But man, look at the view, isn't it beautiful? So after not catching anything for a while, I decided to go back to camp and regroup, try to go into town and get some more tackle for that afternoon. When I got back from fishing, my friends were up and they had made breakfast, and we just enjoyed the view of our second camp. So here's kind of what the second campground looked like. Then my girlfriend bought me these awesome shoes, and they were too cool not to share with y'all. So we decided to go to a petting zoo after, going to a few gift shops and whatnot and exploring Hookatown. I think I said that right. That afternoon, I set back out to fish right below the dam because I heard that was a good area. I fished for a while, and man, was it a beautiful place, and I'm sure I just wasn't fishing, the right places with the right lures or whatever, but I didn't end up catching anything, but man, I could fish here all day and not catch anything. The view is just absolutely gorgeous. So I was gonna regroup, head back to camp, and catch some sunset pictures with the group before, you know, we went out to eat that night. And I was gonna hit them hard, try to catch some fish in the morning, but something very, very unexpected happened, and I'll explain with a little story. Well, guys, this doesn't look like the mountains of Oklahoma, does it? Nope. It is now my birthday, Sunday. I wish I could have woken up and went and caught some not redfish. I'm delusional. Y'all gonna have to deal with me. I might ramble a little bit, but I wish I would have waken up catching some rainbow trout, but nope. We drove through the night because what we thought was heat lightning was way more than heat lightning coming our way. So we were just sitting there kind of enjoying it. It was about 11 o'clock at night. We were just kind of watching the heat lightning strike off from our tent. We knew it might rain a little bit because the radar showed it, but then like we updated, we didn't have good cell service anyways, and so like nobody could really load like what was actually going to happen. It was kind of like it loaded an hour ago and we were basing on what the radar said an hour ago. So we loaded up and it just shows this huge red cell like on the radar forming around us, and we're like, well, we're gonna get wet, we can sleep in the truck. We were exhausting. We were like going over our options here, what we could do. Like we were gonna try to just ride it out. We thought it would pass in an hour and we might be a little wet, but whatever. Well, like one little gust of wind like blew the tent in, and we were like, yeah. And like that wasn't even a storm there yet. Like it wasn't even raining, that was just wind. And we were like, yeah, we might. Derek showed me the radar. He's like, we have 30 minutes to pack everything up before like this thing just hits us heavy. And it was like severe thunderstorm warnings, like 40-mile-an-hour winds. Like it just came out of nowhere. And yeah, we packed everything up in 40 minutes. And right when we got in the truck, I mean, the bottom dropped out. Like we would have never survived that. We would have been a tumbleweed getting blown around the mountain in that tent right there, because it was honestly some like the fiercest rains I've ever seen. Like I guess Oklahoma just has, it rains different there. Like the rain was coming in at an angle, so it would have like definitely came in the tent. It was like more than 45 degrees, like the rain was coming in because the wind was so bad. And to top things off, my truck was like leaking water on the way home. Like I don't know, I had to figure that out. It's just one of the many problems that came about in this whole fiasco. And then I get about, I don't know, at that point it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, because we left at about midnight, and we're gonna drive through the night. So I'm going on like, or I'm thinking, well, about to go 24 hours with no sleep, and it was just like, this is gonna be rough. Luckily Derek was gonna help me drive, and yeah, I couldn't find my wallet. So on top of all that, didn't know where my wallet was. I was like, we threw everything together so fast, it's probably put in a bag somewhere, or who knows, it could have fallen out of my pocket when we were, you know, packing everything up. So I didn't know where my wallet was. And I was like, well, this is just great. This is how I wanted to, you know, it's not how I envisioned spending my birthday. I really wanted to get out and catch some rainbow trout for y'all. And it's not what happened. So we're here. This is what it is. We made it home. I got everything drying out. Found my wallet, by the way. It was in a bag that my brother had in his truck. So my brother made it home. We're all good. Everybody's safe. I guess that's what, you know, the main thing is, we're safe. Not how I expected it to be. It just happened so quick. It's like, well, this is what we're gonna have to do, you know. It's not what we expected at all. So this trip had a lot of twists and turns with, you know, the campsite getting changed up on us and having to leave early. You know, it's just like, no matter how much you plan and how much you do, at the end of the day, sometimes you're gonna make mistakes, and sometimes you're just not in control. Mother Nature is. And so, yeah, I guess I gotta pack all this stuff up. But thanks for watching this video. You know, I know I've been ranting here. Look like my tent's about to get blown down right now. Airing it out. Yep, there it goes. So that's what we looked like last night inside of it. So thanks for watching this video, guys. I need to go get some sleep after I pack all this stuff up. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and let me know, where else I could go. I love making these videos and going on these trips for y'all, so let me know, guys. See you next video. Peace. I just missed the whole freaking lens because I'm so tired. Let me try this again. Peace. There you go.